Hey there, friends. Today we're diving into one of the most amazing stories of faith and bravery from the Bible, the story of Daniel in the lion's den. This is a tale about standing up for what you believe in, no matter the risks. So grab a comfy spot and let's explore how one man's unwavering trust in God saved him from a den full of hungry lions. Ready? Let's get started. Our story begins with a man named Daniel. Daniel was an Israelite who had been taken to Babylon as a young man when his people were captured. Even though Daniel was living in a foreign land, he stayed faithful to his God. In fact, he was so wise and trustworthy that he became one of King Darius's top advisors. King Darius, the ruler of the Persian Empire, liked Daniel so much that he planned to make him the head of all the kingdom's leaders. This didn't sit well with the other officials. They became jealous of Daniel and wanted to bring him down, but there was just one problem. Daniel was faithful and honest, so they couldn't find anything wrong with him. So the jealous officials came up with a sneaky plan. They knew that Daniel prayed to God every day, without fail. They thought, aha, this is how we'll trap him. So they went to King Darius and said, "O king, let's make a law that says no one can pray to anyone, God or human, except you for the next 30 days. If anyone disobeys, they'll be thrown into the lion's den." The king, flattered by their suggestion, agreed and signed the law. And here's the catch. In Persian law, once a king's decree was made, it couldn't be undone. Now, what do you think Daniel did when he heard about this law? Did he stop praying? Did he hide in fear? Nope. Daniel kept doing exactly what he had always done. He went up to his room, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, and prayed to God, just like he did every day. The officials, of course, were waiting. They saw Daniel praying and rushed to tell the king, "O king, Daniel has broken your law. He's praying to his God, not to you." King Darius was devastated. He liked Daniel and didn't want him to be punished, but his hands were tied. The law was the law. Daniel had to be thrown into the lion's den. That night, Daniel was brought to the lion's den. The king, heartbroken, said to him, "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you." The entrance of the den was sealed with a large stone, and King Darius went back to his palace, but he couldn't eat or sleep. He was worried about Daniel all night long. Now, this wasn't just any den. It was filled with hungry lions, fierce and dangerous. But Daniel wasn't afraid. He trusted in God completely, knowing that no matter what happened, God was with him. At the first light of dawn, King Darius rushed to the lion's den. His voice trembled as he called out, "Daniel, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions?" And then, to the king's amazement, Daniel's voice called back, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They haven't hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight, and I've done no wrong before you." Can you imagine the king's relief and joy? He immediately ordered that Daniel be lifted out of the den. And when Daniel was pulled out, there wasn't a single scratch on him. The lions hadn't touched him at all. God had protected him in the most miraculous way. After Daniel was saved, King Darius knew what had to be done. He commanded that the men who had plotted against Daniel be thrown into the lion's den, and this time, the lions didn't hold back. Then the king made a new decree. He declared to all the people of his kingdom, "Daniel's God is the living God, and he endures forever. His kingdom will never be destroyed, and his dominion will never end. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions." What an incredible story, right? Daniel's faith and trust in God were unshakable, even when faced with something as terrifying as a den full of lions. And God didn't let him down. He sent his angel to protect Daniel because of his faithfulness. This story reminds us that no matter what challenges or dangers we face, God is always with us. If we stay faithful to him, like Daniel did, he will give us the strength and courage to face anything that comes our way. So the next time you're feeling afraid or facing something difficult, remember Daniel's story and know that you are never alone. Thanks for joining me on this adventure through the story of Daniel in the lion's den. I hope you enjoyed it and found some encouragement from Daniel's faith and bravery. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and Hit that subscribe button for more awesome Bible stories and lessons. Until next time, stay brave, stay faithful, and remember that God is always with you.